The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Good evening, friends. Our Skycam network looks a lot different now than it did just a few hours ago. We are mostly dry across the region, at least a majority of the areas, with our mild temperatures in place. Now, Martinsville 58 degrees, Roanoke 57, Blacksburg 56, and Wytheville 50 degrees right now. Now, to go along with these mild temperatures, we are still seeing some very gusty winds, so it might feel just a few degrees cooler than what's displayed on your screen. Right now, our current wind gust in Roanoke about 19 miles an hour, 22 in Hot Springs, 23 in Lexington. And we're seeing those higher wind speeds, of course, in those higher elevations into the New River Valley. Right now, paired 29s in Pulaski and Blacksburg. Of course, Hot Springs a little bit warmer. You'll notice along the mountain ridges, we're starting to see those much higher wind speeds, and winds will continue to be very gusty overnight tonight. And throughout the first portion of our week, we have a couple of atmospheric disturbances that will be back to back and provide us with some blustery conditions, but nothing nearly as bad as what we witnessed today. Certainly not seeing any of these numbers bumping up against that 40 and 50 mile an hour mark, or at most 25 to 30 miles an hour, and that will continue throughout your Monday morning, seeing that slight gustier condition. Now, I do want to chat a little bit about today. So we did have that Weather Authority alert day that was in effect. It has now since expired, but it was because of this entire mess right here, this line of storms that moved through because of this cold front. Now, today we did not have the clearing necessary to provide us with any sort of instability in our atmosphere. Because of that, the stronger portion of those storms did stay a little bit further to our south. We did still have to deal with some heavy winds, very gusty conditions, and heavy rainfall as well. But besides that, we have stayed clear of any sort of tornadic activity, and that severe threat has passed for this evening. And we will continue to keep things dry for the next, or at least for the next day or so. Once this cold front passes through in the next couple of hours, majority of the area will be dry. We still have a cluster of showers that will hang out into the area overnight, very scattered shower activity. Once that passes through Monday morning, we are dry. That surface trough moves through as well, taking a little bit of the cloud cover with it. And we do have another weather maker right on deck, so we get a slight break Monday. But this secondary cold front right here in that low pressure system, bringing in those prefrontal showers, very isolated, and the more scattered showers on the other side of that cold front about 2 o'clock on Tuesday. So then that will continue to move out as well, and still see the chance for a few isolated showers on the other side of it. But in terms of rainfall, it will not be bringing at least as much as we have seen, just a couple of tenths of an inch. Tonight, your low temperatures will be in the 40s, 46 degrees your low this evening in Roanoke. In the next couple days, will feel above average, 61 your high temperature for Monday. Again, we stay dry for your Monday before picking back up the rain chances on Tuesday and Wednesday on New Year's Day, Samuel.
So the cold weather is coming, but we still get to enjoy a little bit of warmer weather in the meantime.
Of course. So we'll be back to the upper 30s next weekend. Not to worry if you do like the colder temperatures, but a little bit of spring break.
Yeah, and definitely, we mentioned this yesterday, the sun not coming out for much of our region kind of helped us.
The clouds were our friend today. Absolutely. That really helped us out because we didn't have that very unstable atmosphere that was a little bit further on to our south. We did have some tornado warning storms that did move through, but fortunately, none of it that moved in our area.
All right. Thanks, Delaney.
Of course.